Hi, this is RockinRobin, and it is Monday, and boy, I am excited. When you are on RockinRobin's garage sale finds, we teach you everything about selling online at the flea market. Well, this week I went to a garage sale that was phenomenal and is a seller's dream. If this is their first time here, I want you to know we sell on eBay, we sell on Mercari, we sell on Poshmark, we sell on Facebook Marketplace, and we sell at the flea market. So today I'm going to talk about why you go to garage sales, some secrets, and how I got some phenomenal buys. Now, we're going to tell you all of that. So you stay with us. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back. So, we want to talk about what we did at this garage sale. Now, what happened, as a long story short, I was unable to go on Friday. We had other plans. They held their tag sale, garage sale, whatever you want to call it, on Friday and Saturday, which I didn't know. So I went there Saturday morning. When I arrived, there was maybe one other person with a little bag carrying things out. I saw some vintage items, and I haven't seen a lot of vintage items since I was in Connecticut. So I got very excited. I grabbed a couple. I saw a couple odds and ends that I liked, and I said, can I make a little pile? I grabbed a few purses. One was a crocodile purse, which used to be worth a lot and is not worth as much anymore. Now it's only like $25, but it used to be over $100. I grabbed a couple different purses that I thought were different and interesting. And I grabbed a picture frame, and I think it had something interesting in it, and I grabbed a lamp and a couple other things. But I saw that the older man, he was an older gentleman, was taking things out of a box. And as he was taking things out of the box, I was grabbing them because they were good. And some I didn't, I put back, whatever. And then I saw he had opened one box. He was using a crowbar. He was opening these boxes, and he said, a lot of these boxes haven't been opened for 40 to 60 years. And I said, oh boy, there's got to be something good in there. So he opened one box, and he didn't take anything out, which I thought was odd. He went to the next box. So I looked in the box, and the first thing I saw was a tin toy, a tin car with a trailer. And I picked it up, and I was holding it, and then I saw something else, and it looked like I thought it was a Star Wars ATT. And I picked that up, and he says, oh, I don't know if my wife wants to sell these toys. He said, this was my son, and he passed away, and these were his when he was young. So I showed them to her, and she says, oh yeah, the tin toy, $1. $1. My eyes lit up. The ATT, $2. Okay. So I grabbed some marbles. She said, no, I got to keep those. I said, oh, no problem. I grabbed the Great Disney pinball machine. She said she wanted to keep that. No problem. I grabbed the bag, and the bag was full of, all I saw was there was a 12-inch action figure and a bunch of cars. And she said, oh yeah, you can have that, $5. So I grabbed it. Wasn't sure what it is. It ended up being a Geronimo action figure from Johnny Quest. Great. And I went and grabbed a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I spent maybe $40, maybe 50. I went home. I was really, really excited. And I had to bring everything out and look everything up, and everything was valuable. Well, my partner in crime says, go back. See if they're bringing out more stuff and more boxes. So I went. And I spent another $20. I bought more purses. I bought washboards. I bought a bunch of stuff. So it was very exciting. The reason I did so well is because they had it on Friday and I couldn't go, and they had brought out new stuff on Saturday. So all the dealers that went on Friday didn't come back again on Saturday, and I was able to get really good stuff. So don't overlook, even if there was a garage sale on Friday, if they're going to bring out new stuff on Saturday, be sure you ask them or talk to them and say, hey, oh, you're holding it 2 days. You're going to have different stuff tomorrow. Find out, because I would have missed out if I had gone on Friday with all this really good stuff. So this was a dream. So now what I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you some of the things we bought and tell you a little bit about them, and then I'll be right back. So these are the great things that I bought. I bought several purses. This is a box purse. You got to learn as you go along. The reason I picked up these box purses, I knew everything at this place was vintage, but I had gone to an auction many years ago, and they had a box lot of a bunch of box purses, and they went for a lot of money. And I remember thinking, boy, I got to find some box purses someday. And this weekend, Saturday, was the day. So I bought several purses at this garage sale. Several were box purses, and a couple were some different things, and several had names like Lewis and things like that, and some a couple of them, I don't believe this one did have a name, but they were really good condition considering they were old, like 50s and 60s. I just love them. And here's a different view. I think this one might be a different one. Look at the way it is. Isn't that just adorable? I mean, they don't make them like this anymore. They were definitely very old. And that's what drew them to me, besides the fact that I had seen them at the auction, as everything in this place was old. Now, here is a little different one, but I thought it was different because it's like a velvet type of feel to it, and it's old. The other ones, maybe I'm asking like $50, and I paid $2 each for these. This one is only worth about $40 plus shipping. But you know, for $2, you can't be wrong with making that purchase. And here's another one that I thought was really cool. Now, this one's plastic. It's not leather, and it's not with a nice binding, but I still think it's adorable, and it's still $50. It's still very, very unusual. I have not seen these before other than that auction many years ago. So I was very happy. Of course, you know, I've been very happy this whole video that I went to that particular garage sale. This next one is a crocodile, I believe. I don't know if it's crocodile or alligator, but I said that it was crocodile because I looked at some of the others and they looked like crocodile. I know these vintage crocodiles are okay to sell. I don't know if you can sell newer ones because, you know, they don't want to like killing animals and different things like that. And I really do understand that. And this is, I think, the last one I bought. It says The Contender on one side, and on the other side, it does have a picture of Boy George. Now, I don't know exactly where this came from. I don't know if this is an album and from Boy George's band. I don't know if this is just a bunch of singers and musicians from another time period. I'm not really sure, but I absolutely loved it, and I can't find another one like this up. On the handle, there are letters L-U-L-U, so I don't know if it's Lulu. I don't know exactly what that means, but I'm going to put it up, and I will see what happens. I'm asking $50 for this as well, because I think it's really rare and really unusual, and if it ends up not being, well, I'll take it down and sell it for less, but I thought it was great. Now, this next item was very unusual. It's a picture of a woman. It's an older picture and a quilt, and then it has a nice little saying about her and about all that. Now, people like ephemera, and they like to collect unusual and different and unique things. And I just thought this was very different and unique. And for $2, I picked it up because I think someone out there is going to want it. I also got these for 50 cents. I like vintage 50s, 60s pink salt and pepper shakers, and that's what this was. I used to sell a lot of them with these tops when I was in Connecticut. I don't know how they'll do in Florida, so I decided to put it up on eBay as well. I only got them for 50 cents. Even if I only sell them for $10, it's a profit, and we'll see what happens. I have not tried those on eBay, so we're going to see what happens. This is unusual. This is a lamp. This is a wall lamp. I don't know if it works. I have to check it and see, but just by the picture alone, I knew it was old. I knew it was vintage. I thought someone is out there is probably going to love it. So I had to pick it up. I don't know if it works, but I'm going to test it, and then I'll put it up. I found some Disney. This was $5. This was the most expensive thing I bought at that garage sale. This was a gourmet Mickey pitcher. They do sell about $20, $25. It was the most expensive thing I bought, and probably the one that sells for the least amount. Can you believe that? That's odd. But you know, I love my Disney, so I always have to pick that up. And I found another thing that was a Disney. This is a Winnie the Pooh picture frame, and actually I think it's selling for a little bit more, I think, than the picture. I don't know, maybe around the same amount. But I wasn't impressed with the prices for these two Disney things. But this one I only paid $1 for, so you can't beat that. If I get $25 or even $20 for something I paid $1 for, I'm happy. Now, the next item was also $1, and this was called a Kathy Hatch. I did not realize it, but the bird does have a little bit of a chip on his tail. It was worth quite a bit without the chip, and I did not realize it when I saw it. That's why you have to constantly look at things. Or maybe I bought it and it chipped along the way, but I still think I can get about $20 for it. So not a bad thing. I did buy 3 of these. They are washboards, but mostly they're decorative. They're not really usable. They're just small things that people like on the wall. And again, back in Connecticut, these would have been sold very quickly at a flea market. I am not selling at the flea market. I'm going to try on eBay first. I only paid $2 a piece for them. Absolutely loved them. This next item was $1, and it was a flubber robot. These are selling for $95 on eBay. Can you believe it? Now, the problem with this one is, and most of the electronics I bought from her, anything that was electronic, was the batteries were in there for so long, they corroded, and I don't know if you could actually use it. People may have to fix this before it's used. I'm not sure. I'm going to clean it out, test it, see what I can do with it. But I looked at it briefly and said, oh boy, that's not a good thing. And I looked at another one of hers and had the same problem. But I found a lot of good toys. And the next thing I found was I found these garbage pail kids. There's 52 or 53 of them. I put them up, and the going rate for these is $35 free shipping. I paid $2 or $1, I'm not sure, but hey, for $34, $35 and $1, $2, you gotta buy it. I went through the box, I found a whole bunch of good stuff in there, and the next toy I found, I thought originally this was a Star Wars AT-AT, but it is a GoBots, and I looked it up, and again, the battery is in the front, and it's all corroded in there, so I don't know what will happen with it. But other than that, it was in really good condition. You can see all the logos and everything on the inside are all there. I believe the back, there's a door missing, but it was really cute. I mean, all of these things were well played with at this garage sale. So, you know, I'm happy. And the next thing I found was a tin car with a U-Haul trailer. Now, I'm not 100% sure that these two even belong together. They both do say made in Japan, but it's attached by a wire, and it feels more like a metal, the U-Haul, and the car is more of a tin. And I think the tires are missing in the U-Haul, but I think the car is pretty valuable. I did put the pair up for $150, but I really doubt I would get that much. I'm hoping to get around 100. That would make me very happy. I don't know. It's going to be one of those let's wait and see. And I also found these. These are old Transformers. These are original heavy metal Transformers from the 80s. One is missing a tire, and there may be some other pieces missing. And this was in a box of stuff that I bought, and it came with that, with a bunch of cars, cars that I will show you next, baby, and different things like that. There was also a action figure in there, which I'm going to show you as well. So here are some of the cars. These are all Lesney cars. The bag was much bigger than this, and the other cars are Matchbox and Hot Wheels. All of them are really, really used. But I'm going to put all the Lesney up. They're very old. I'm going to put them all up together. I'll put all the Matchboxes together, everything together. In that box was also this is Jesse James. He's only worth about $10, but he has a hat. And I noticed all the others online do not have the hat. So that makes it a little bit more unusual. The legs are only being held on by a string. And this was the action figure that was in the box. This is Geronimo from Johnny Quest. It came with all these pieces. I put it up for $55 and I got an offer for $52. I took it and it's sold. Now at this place, I think I spent a total of $60 in total, maybe even a little bit less. And I've already sold something, which is this, for $52. So it was definitely a profit, something I'm very excited about. So I hope that you liked all the stuff I bought in that garage sale, and I hope you can get something like them. So those are some of the things we bought. I hope you liked those. Were you excited as I was? I'm really excited. I'm really excited because that one sold. That was Geronimo, sold right away for $52, and I only spent maybe $60 in total there. So that was very exciting. So this is RockinRobin. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell. Remember, we come out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and we want to bring you everything to do with selling. We want to make you more money. Yes, as I said, now go look around. What do you have to put up? Something good? I'm putting up the washboards today because I haven't done that yet. And I'm going to put them on eBay, and I'm going to do what I want you to do. Go make yourself some money. Have a good week.